Hi, I'm Jeff Gotte, and I'm going to be taking you through an exercise session today specialized for multiple sclerosis with a focus on hip flexion or your hip flexors. If you're here live on the premiere, please drop a comment in the box below so we can interact with you. We're going to be here live with you. We're going to be executing the body weight squat, an armchair push-up, and then an assisted hip flexor exercise. So let's go ahead and rock and roll. Grab a chair and join me now. All right, let's go ahead and jump into that first exercise, which is a body weight squat targeting quadriceps and glutes. Don't worry if your exercise set does not look like mine. If you have trouble with standing and keeping your balance, please feel free to put a chair in front of you right now so that you can stabilize yourself. Simply give your best effort. We're going to go a dynamic body weight squat. That's lowering and raising. I want you to go a slight bend in the knees, stay through your heels. Clock is on. Follow me down. We're going to go 7 seconds each direction. At the bottom, you're going to feel your rear end touch without relaxing. Pause. Then you're heading back up slowly. Don't go fast. Stay through heels, flare knees, back stays flat. Not going to lock out of the top. We're going to pause just before locking and then heading back down. We're targeting quadriceps, glutes, keeping back flat, breathing freely. If your hands are in your chair in front right now, that's perfectly fine. You're pausing, then heading up. Key here is to keep the muscles under tension, under load, under exercise, flexed the entire time. Now the goal, heading back down, is to reach momentary muscle failure. Simply the point you can no longer continue through the full range and keeping the muscles actively engaged. When you have to relax the muscles and you can no longer continue, notate the time on the clock that's above my head right now. That way you can be measured and you can know where your current output is, and the next time we do it, you can measure your improvements. We pause at bottom, heading back the other way. You should feel a deep burn in those thighs. That's literally stores of glucose or sugar being drained out of the muscles, which allows you to manage blood sugar much more effectively. Pause. Final 30 seconds. No more than 90 seconds to reach momentary failure. Remember, this is an exercise that's going to help you with muscular strength of your lower body, functional health. I want you to really focus on pressing evenly through both of these legs. One of your sides is more than likely weaker than the other, so really focus on keeping a flare of the knee. If one side is shaking and rattling, that's perfectly natural. Pausing, heading back up. Final opportunity no matter what. We're heading the other way in 3, 2, and 1. Disengage. Pat yourself on the back right now if you simply tried that exercise with me. Do not judge yourself for what the outcome looked like. Simply measure the outcome. Once you reach muscle failure, just continue, note the time, and continue on with the set with me at your very best effort, taking what you can. All right, we're gonna head to the next exercise. Heart rate's probably up a little bit. There is cardio and strength training if you are engaging your muscles at the highest level. We're gonna go into an armchair push-up. Notice my chair does not have any arms here, okay, which is perfectly fine. I'm gonna use the seat. If you have arms on your chair, you can use those as well. This is gonna be an exercise that targets your triceps, your anterior delts, and your pectoralis major minor. Upper body strength. Clock is on. Now, I'm pressing through hands. I'm slight bend in the elbows. Now, it may look like my rear end is on the seat right now, but it's not. It's slightly off of the seat right now. Okay, I'm extended and we're just holding in place right now. This is what we call an isometric or a metabolic technique set. I'm actively pressing into the chair with both hands, and I'm working the back of the arms, the shoulders, and the chest right now. Now, the goal is still the same, muscle failure. That's gonna be the point on this set where you can no longer continue to stay flexed. If that's already happened, that's not a bad thing, that's a good thing. But you should have already notated that time and then just continue on with your very best effort. Now, we're getting ready to head past the 45-second mark. As you start to fatigue here, I want you to remind yourself why you're doing this. Upper body strength, right? Stability of your joints, functional increases. We're getting ready to go past the 60-second mark. I'm shaking, I'm rocking, right? Calming the mind. Blood flow is rolling, even pressure through both hands. You should not feel pain in your wrist right now at all. We're in the final 30 seconds. You have 30 more seconds to reach muscle failure. So I want you to focus on flexing, actively engaging, breathing through it. If you get to the point where you cannot stay fully engaged, you simply slowly relax, notate the time, and continue with your best effort. We have no more than 10, 9, I'm shaking, 8, 7, breathing, 6, 5, here we go, 4 for a purpose, 3, 2, and 1. Simply your best effort. All right, now we're gonna roll into the focus portion of the exercise session here today, which is a assisted hip flexion, okay? We're gonna execute what we call an eccentric, which is just the lowering. Again, do not judge yourself on this. Simply trying it and challenging yourself is doing it. That's what exercise is all about, okay? Don't judge yourself. All right, here we go. So we're gonna hold for 2 and ideally lower for 10. That's still gonna take us 60 to 90 seconds, 4, 5, or 6 efforts. You wanna notate the time that you cannot continue to lower it as slow as you did on this first one. All right, now, you're gonna follow me to the starting position. Clock is on. We're holding for 2 seconds. Notice I assisted myself with my hands to that starting position. Now we're lowering for 10 seconds or slower. Now your leg may have dropped if you take your hands out from underneath your thigh. Relax the bottom. You are relaxing on these for 2, 1, heading back up. If your leg did drop on that first one, I want you to keep your hands on it this time. Initiate movement down and just let that leg have as much as it can on the way down. For 3, 2, 1, meaning relax completely. Assist yourself on the way down, okay? Use these arms as much as you can, but challenge the hip flexor right now. 2 seconds, 1 second, slowly lower. We're going past 45 seconds of time and resistance. And notate in your mind with this timer when you can no longer go slowly with proper form. Heading back up, we're going past 60 seconds locked in place. You're gonna feel a little bit of your quadricep engage as well, slowly lowering. Now, if you need to increase the difficulty of this exercise because you can lower for 10 seconds or slower and you're like, man, I'm gonna be able to do this for 8 or 9 efforts. Great, first and foremost, right? Because most of us cannot do that. But if you are, then what you're gonna do is add resistance to the top of the knee here. And you can do it with your hand, right? Manual resistance, we're heading down. We're going past the 115 mark here for 3, 2, 1, and relax for 2. 1 more final effort here. Actively engaging, holding for 2 seconds, 1 second. Now as slow as we can on the way down. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself some manual resistance to increase the intensity because exercise is all about increasing the intensity and making the body challenged. And relax completely. Now I want you, before we wrap here, okay? You can either hit pause now or you can do it after the video. I want you to execute that eccentric hip flexion on this left side as well too. Please, if you are watching this live, make a comment because we are here right now with the premiere. We can answer your questions. If you have any, let us know how you felt about this video today, these exercises. We've had lots of requests for this. If you liked it, okay, hit the like button for me. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you do so. Click the notification so you can be notified when we release a new video. And share us on your favorite social media platform, whether it's TikTok, Reddit, Instagram. We want to be able to help more individuals just like you. Until next time, simply give your best effort, measure the results, and I look forward to seeing you at our next exercise class. Our YouTube channel is a great place to start gaining strength, but if you want to get serious about reducing your symptoms and getting results, then you need to be on a weekly structured strength training program with other individuals just like you. And that's exactly what we offer at MS Workouts through our membership. Click the link in the video or below the video to learn how our membership can help you achieve your goals. And while you're on the website, make sure you sign up for the no-cost 7-day strength camp so you can experience how we can help you do the things that you love to do with more confidence. See you all next week.